Hey y'all, I'm just getting home at dark 30 again. So Dolce. If you're new to the channel, I live here in the Texas Hill Country alone with my Cane Corso pack, and my pack has grown. I have 5 dogs now, so it's a lot for one person, really, but I have a really good energy with my pack. This is Ozzy, my 3.5-year-old Cane Corso. Dolce, she was my second Cane Corso. She's about a year and a half younger than Ozzy, female. And then my third Cane Corso most recently here is Lucia, and I'm going to be talking about her today. She is just barely about 5 months old. And then most recently I have this little rescue pit bull. Could be American Bully. I have a genetic test pending on her. But this is Tequila. And she is about, she's about I think she's about 9 or 10 weeks now. Look how Ozzy comes and posts by my feet. He is a dream. Ozzy is just the dream Cane Corso. Seriously, y'all, he's just about as perfect as you can get, in my humble opinion, anyways. Very, very good, mellow energy, very stable. Beautiful specimen of a Corso. Big, thick-boned, and 150 pounds of lean muscle. So here you have the 4 dogs, and the 5th one is Tux, which is my Pit Bull Lab mix rescue dog. He's the oldest and the first one of the pack that I got. And you may see him every once in a while, but he kind of stays to himself. He doesn't really like hanging out with the big dogs because he doesn't want to mess with them, but he gets along with them. So anyways, I want to talk about Lucia here, because I am so over the moon about her. And sorry, I can see the floors are dirty. It rained, so I've got to, I'm going to clean this weekend. Hi, Papa. So I was looking for basically the female version of Ozzy. And I got a female Cane Corso here. I always wanted a black one. And Dolce, it turned out that Dolce, as much as I love her, she was a lot of work compared to Ozzy. You know, Ozzy was work in the beginning, of course, but he mellowed out as he matured, as they often do. Whereas Dolce, she still kind of acts like a puppy. She's very high energy. And you know, it's expected to have variability within a Cane Corso, you know. There's going to be always variability within temperament. And so I just happened to luck out with Ozzy, because his temperament is exactly what I was looking for. And, you know, that may be different for other people. Some people may want a really high drivey dog like Dolce is. And again, don't get me wrong, I love Dolce to pieces. I wouldn't change her. But I got a third Cane Corso, Lucia here, because I wanted to kind of round it out. I wanted a female that was very large. Dolce is a little on the smaller side for a female. But I wanted a larger female, to complement Ozzy. And let me tell you what, Lucia, she literally is like the female version of Ozzy. Lucia. She is very, very large. I can already tell. She's kind of in that lanky growth stage. There's always the Cane Corso. They go through this kind of awkward growth stage where their legs are longer, a little bit skinnier, kind of like a baby deer, you know. But they fill out. Lucia's mother is huge. People mistake her for a male because she's very tall and very big boned and muscular. And so, and then the Lucia's father, the sire of the litter that I got her from, is huge, like Ozzy. He's a fawn color. And so I wanted to kind of really devote this video to Lucia and let y'all know where I got her. Because it just so happens that the breeder still has a couple male and female left. And so background story on him, he's not like a professional breeder per se. I found out about him just because I followed him on social media because I loved his male Corso Draco. And then when he got his female from a different breeder, oh my God, she was absolutely stunning. So I just followed his social media page, like on Facebook. And then turns out he ended up having kind of, I guess it was maybe an accidental breeding. He didn't really plan to breed from what he said, but his female got pregnant. She was, I think, about 2 when she got pregnant, which is a good age for a female Corso to get pregnant. And she had a litter of 12 puppies. And every single one of them was beautiful structure, unbelievable bone and structure. And so I said, I cannot pass this up. I've got to get a pup from this litter. And I got a female because I don't want to have to worry about my dominant male here, having an altercation with another male Corso, especially in the presence of my female Dolce. And that's another reason I kind of wanted a bigger female, because I prefer the bigger size in the breed. And man, I tell you what, I got everything I was looking for and then some in my puppy Lucia here. As you can see, her temperament, it's just a beautiful temperament. She's almost the same exact temperament as Ozzy. She's very laid back. For a first-time Corso owner, she's ideal. I mean, I'm not a first-time owner, but I want to say anyone looking for a Corso and it's their first time, this would be the litter. And I have no interest in promoting this litter other than that I want to let people know that there are still some available, and they are like, you'll be hard pressed to find a quality of Corso this good for the price that he's offering them for. And I'll get into that in a minute. So they are all AKC registered. His male and female come from champion lines, and they all have their ears cropped already. So anyway, I wanted to kind of focus here on Lucia. Look how her temperament is just nice. Like, for a puppy, she's playful, she's very friendly, but protective. Still, all Corso are inherently protective. You don't have to worry about that. But she's not hyper. She's just the right amount of playful for her this age of puppy that she is, just barely going to be 5 months. And do you see how mellow Ozzy is here? Now that to me is the perfect Corso. He is like super athletic, and when it's time to play, he's going to play rough. But look how chill he is in the house. And that is what I found here in Lucia. She's the exact same temperament. She's just being real chill right now. Look how long her body is. Her legs are very long. Matter of fact, compared to, a full-grown adult female Cane Corso here, Dolce, she is just about as tall. I mean, she's only like a couple inches shorter than Dolce, and she still has 2 or 3 more years to mature. Look at those long legs. And let me tell you, her eyes are just mesmerizing gorgeous. They're like blue-gray. Corso, when when they mature, as they mature, if they have, this is like one of my favorite colors is the gray, the blue gray. They as pups they're gonna have blue eyes usually, like the Ozzy did and Lucia did, or still does. But as they mature, that the eyes start to take on the color of the coat, and so they're kind of more of a gray blue. Ah, I see. His eyes are kind of closed right now because he's so mellow right now. But yeah, so I want to kind of show you when she's done playing here, kind of a more close-up look of her. But unbelievable temperament, like just perfect, absolutely perfect, very intelligent. She already knows her basic commands. She was potty trained, I want to say like in 3 weeks, because she's extremely intelligent. And she's very statuesque, like when she hears a noise and she sits up and her back is erect and her ears are perked up. Man, she looks like a statue. She's just really majestic looking. And she's a cuddle bug. She's very affectionate. And when she walks, I haven't leash trained her yet, but when she's walking next to me, she walks by my side, like as if I have already trained her, to heal. She's already healing. But anyway, I could go on and on and on, but I did want to dedicate a video to her. Hit me a line in the comments if you have any questions. So the breeder's name is Wailani. It's Wailana, or sorry, Wailani. There we go. And last name is Robles, Robles, and he's out of California. I actually made the drive out there to San Diego to pick up the puppy. Now the other plus about this litter is that he's very, I think he just stays home with his dogs, and so he is very attentive to them. He treats them like as if they're his own. And I want to say that's probably has contributed to her fantastic temperament, although a lot of it is genetics. But she's very stable, and I think because he stayed at home with them every single day and practically raised them until they were ready to be picked up. And so if you do end up getting some of the male or a female that's still available, they are going to be very well rounded, as if they were raised already in a really good home. And so I'm just letting y'all know, if you are looking for one and you're ready to get one, this is like a diamond in the rough. This is a gem of a litter, And so the male and female, mother and father of the litter are on site. They're all part of his family. So that, how long he is. Ozzy is very tall, like at the tall end of the spectrum for Corso, which is another thing I love about him. And so I'm seeing that as well in Lucia. Gosh, man, she's trying to get her alone so you can see her, but look how tall she is. Lucia, come. And her head is gorgeous. It's kind of a shame I don't have my computer on me right now. It's an issue with my computer, but I would have edited some still pictures of Lucia for you to see. Lucia, can you see? Okay, look at her. See when she's alert, how statuesque she is. Lucia, come here. Lucia, come. Let me see if I can get her to follow me. Lucia, come. Good girl, baby. Lucia. Okay, she's got beautiful movement. Lucia, sit very good. Look at her face, y'all. She is stunning. Just look at her face. Lucia. I'm gonna see if I can get you a side profile of her, but she is super tall. And the way that she moves too. I'm so thrilled with her. I don't think I could have got a better Corso. You know, Ozzy, I love Ozzy so much as a Corso, you know, I would really like to use him as a stud for a breeding, but I'm not a breeder. I don't have the room to be a breeder, and like I said, I live alone, so I can't be breeding. But I almost, you know, I thought about preserving his DNA, you know, in a bank. You can go to a vet that will take the sperm and freeze it if you wanted to have a litter from his genetics in the future. But I mean, since I'm not breeding, I'd have to convince a breeder to use him. And then I would, you know, take like one of the pups from that litter. But man, y'all, look how gorgeous she is. Every day I look at her, I'm just like, oh, she's gorgeous, gorgeous. And I mean, I'm not trying to throw any shade on Dolce here, but Dolce is absolutely gorgeous too, you know, in my eyes. So I'm just, in this video, I'm focusing on Lucia, just to let y'all know that there are puppies available from that litter. I don't know how many more, someone that watches the channel recently reached out to me and inquired, and actually went to go pick up a puppy. I think they got a male from that litter. So you know, if you're on the channel and you're watching it and you picked it up, feel free to comment and let me know what you think of the puppy, and if you're happy with them. Humongous. I mean, they're huge. They are huge. And like I said, the temperament, you can't beat it. So anyways, on Wailani Robles, on his Facebook page, he's got several videos of that litter that you can go and see for yourself, what they look like, how they act. And it's on Facebook. I'm gonna go ahead and post it in the comments, or not in the comments, in the description part of the video. His information, and I'll put his phone number. He doesn't have a website. He's got a Facebook. Look, I'm gonna have to tell her to settle down. But he's got a Facebook, so you can go on there, and then you can also text him. He's very responsive to text, and so you can either call or text, and he'll give you more information. Oh yeah, so the part that I'm sure a lot of people want to know is, how much did I pay for this like amazing quality of a Corso? Like, seriously, y'all, the quality of this litter is like something that you would get from an import. And I'm not even lying. It is just unbelievable quality in structure and temperament. And with that, I paid $2,500, which is like the minimum, the bar minimum of what you would expect to pay from a quality litter. I want to say, like, most breeders, even the breeder that I got Ozzy from, I paid more than that. You know, it's more like the very minimum $3,000 from a well-known established litter. I think starting price right now is going to be about $3,500. And then, see, Ozzy's telling her to calm down. And then, I mean, I think average right now in today's market for Cane Corso, average is going to be about $4,000. So if you're looking for a quality deal, and I'm telling you, $2,500, you're not going to get any better than that for a AKC registered, unbelievable, fantastic quality. So I just wanted to put it out there for y'all in case anyone is looking. But yeah, let me know if y'all have any questions or anything. And we're still filming. Yeah, so I don't have my editing software from my computer, so sorry, that's gonna have to just be in the video. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching the channel and all your comments and everything. And And yeah, let me know what y'all think. And if you want any more information, like I said, I'm just going to link it all down there in the description. But look how nice she is. How mellow. She's just... And seriously, y'all, look. Compare the two of these, adult female versus 4.5, 5-month-old female. And how big she is already. She's almost the size of that full-grown, nearly 3-year-old Corso. So, unbelievable. Yeah, and so anyways, well, I thank y'all for watching again, and I hope y'all having a good night. I'm just getting home, so I'm going to get these dogs some dinner, and we'll talk at y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.